Well, hello and welcome to this very short exercise, and I hope you find it interesting. We're asked to find the value of alpha within the range 0 to 360 degrees. Now, I'm going to try and do this with two methods. I know you can do this in less than 2 minutes using an easier method, but this is a revision it's a revision channel, so I don't just answer the questions. I'm going to do a bit more than just answer the question. Right, now the easy way, you can take the square root of both sides, in which case cos alpha is equal to plus or minus square root of 0.6. Easy stuff. You can do that in 2 minutes. But you can also say that cos squared alpha is equal to the square root of 0.6 all squared, because if you square the square root of 0.6, you get 0.6. So I've made no material difference whatsoever, so the same thing. If we now take the square root of 0.6 all squared to the left hand side, we end up with this equation here. This is the familiar difference of two squares, a plus b into a minus b. So we end up with cos alpha minus 0.6 into cos alpha plus square root of 0.6, which then means that cos alpha is plus or minus the square root of 0.6. If you look at our familiar unit circle, we have that alpha, which is a reference angle, is at 9.231 degrees, and that will be either there or there or that one or that one there. Okay, so that's that 9.231, that's that 9.231, that's that 9.231, and that angle measure 39.231 degrees. So if we now say that n times 180 plus or minus that 9.231 degrees, because that 9.231 degrees is our reference angle. If n is 0, we then have that alpha can either be that 9.231 degrees, which is this one here, this angle here, measuring anti-clockwise, or minus that 9.231 degrees, which is this one here, measuring clockwise. Is minus because measuring clockwise there, negative value. Right, so if n is 1, we can then do 180 minus 39.231 degrees, and that gives us 140.769. So if we do 180 minus that, yep, so that angle becomes 140.769, all of that. Measuring anti-clockwise from this reference line here. Okay, or we can say that 180 plus that 9.231 degrees, so our reference line is there, do 180 plus that 9.231 degrees, and that's 219.231. So all of this angle is 219 degrees, 0.231 degrees, sorry. Right, if n is 2, 2 times 180 is 360. Now if we add 360 to that 9.231 degrees, will exceed our required range. So now we ignore adding that to 360, but you can subtract that from, you can subtract that 9.231 degrees from 360, and we end up with 320.769 degrees, and that will be this angle here, the green. Yeah, so that's from that reference line, and that's that 320.769 degrees. So now our required angles would then be 39.2 degrees, 140.7 degrees, 219.2 degrees, and 320.8 degrees. I hope all that made some sense, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye bye now.